Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, let's do the battery testing of this CMF Phone 2 Pro. This is the recent launch from the brand CMF. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about what is its charging time, and during charging there is a heating or not, and what is the screen on time, and what is the total usage time for that screen on time, and what are the features on the battery wise. So we are going to discuss all about that, and also during usage time, if there is any heat during gameplay or any extensive usage. Now firstly, let me share you what is the default settings I used throughout the settings, and I always use this default settings. So on the display, I mostly used with the 120 Hz of a high refresh rate, and I always use it with the always on display, and the brightness is auto setted. So based on the scenario, the brightness will actually goes to the maximum of 3000 nits. Then on the connectivity side, I always use with both the Wi-Fi and the mobile data is always on condition only. So firstly, on the charging time, so it has a 5000 mAh of battery. So to charge this CMF Phone 2 Pro from 1% to 100%, it takes 1 hour 40 minutes to 1 hour 50 minutes based on your usage pattern. So if you charge this smartphone with the phone off condition, then you can easily complete the charge between 1 hour 30 minutes to 1 hour 40 minutes. But if you charge the smartphone with Wi-Fi on, mobile data on, location on, Bluetooth on, so with these settings, if you charge means, then the time taken will actually extend to a maximum of 1 hour 50 to 55 minutes. And during charging time, there is no major heat. So in other devices I mostly used so far, I really faced a medium level of heat condition, but in this CMF Phone 2 Pro, the heat level is mild to light condition only. And moving on to the usage test, so I tested the screen on time and the usage time for up to 5 battery cycles. So I drained the battery and again I used it. So like that I used it for up to 5 different cycles. So on the first cycle I used for 20 hours 30 minutes. So for that I got 8 hours of screen on time, and you can now able to see what are the top apps I used during this usage test. During this usage cycle, I mostly used YouTube, camera, Instagram Reels, gallery, nothing launcher, and also you can able to see the time. And for YouTube and Instagram, I used with the default speaker only. And on the usage cycle 2, I used for 23 hours of a total usage time, which means I started from 12 AM to 11 PM. So total usage hours is 23 hours, which means I started from 100% at 12 AM and I finished at 1% at 11 PM. So totally 23 hours of a usage time. So for that usage time, I got the screen on time of 7 hours 24 minutes. So and here we not included the background time of 7 hours, so which is from Spotify. I listen to music of 7 hours of music listening using Spotify, but the screen is in the off condition, but there is a background time because I used it to listen with the DAC. So the power consumption is high and it actually takes 22% of battery for 7 hours of music playback time, but that 7 hours of background time is not included on the screen on time. So if you roughly convert that 7 hours of background time to 1 hour of gameplay also, so then the screen time will be 7 hours 24 minutes to more than 8 hours surely. During this usage cycle, we used these are all the apps like Nothing Launcher, Spotify, Battle Prime Game, YouTube Music, YouTube Gangster 4, Instagram Camera. We covered all the media and the gaming apps. And then on the usage cycle 3, so we used for 29 hours of a total usage hours, and out of that we got 8 hours of a screen on time. Then on the usage cycle 4, it's 20 hours of a usage hours, and we got 8 hours of screen on time. And these are all the top apps we used. So mostly we used games here, the gangster games. It's similar to GTA, so it really works out well. And during the gameplay also, so even I continuously do the games for 3 hours 4 hours like that. During that time also, the heat level is light only, not go to that medium level of heat. So in that way the heat is well balanced in my point of view. During charging also, and during using cameras for more than 1 hour, or using or playing games for more than 2 to 3 hours also, the heat is well balanced and it's within the medium level only. Then on the final usage cycle, we used it for 24 hours, and out of that we got 8 hours 38 minutes, and we used these apps. Overall in the CMF Phone 2 Pro, you can averagely get 8 hours of a screen on time, so it's a really good one. And the charging time is around 1 hour 40 minutes minutes to 1 hour 50 minutes, and you can make it to 1 hour 30 minutes to 1 hour 40 minutes also if you charge with the phone in the off condition means. And next, moving on to some battery features. So there is a battery saver option here, so you can enable it here. So once you enable it, automatically it turns on into dark mode. You have to create the set schedule, so I scheduled for at a 30%. Once you got that 30% of battery means, it automatically goes to the battery saver. And also you can turn off the battery saver if the charge about 90%. so this is the basic settings. And there is adaptive battery feature, so it actually limit the battery for apps that don't use often. And then a battery health is here. You can enable the smart charging mode. If you charge for a long term means, over the night means, so that will actually protect. And there is a custom charging mode also. Once you enabled this option, then smart charging mode is automatically disabled. So you can set it here whether you want a 70, 80 or 90. If you set this option, only that level of charging only it happens, and after that it will not charge. And you can here enable battery percentage. If you want to show the battery percentage around this status bar, you can enable or disable it. Then there is a sleep standby optimization. So by default it actually enabled. Once you enable this, the device temporarily limits network connectivity and other features for battery saving. Sometimes you will not get any notification in some apps because of this setting option. If you feel like that means, just turn off this option, because it actually limits the network when you are in standby. So turn off this option if you don't want to miss any notification from any apps. And there is a charging assistant, so it is simply say whether the charging is done in the super fast or not. But the phone is not a fast charging phone, so whether disable or enable, it's not an issue. Well, overall, now this is the battery performance on the CMF Phone 2 Pro smartphone. If you're already using this smartphone means, so what is your battery backup, how much screen on time you are getting, and what is the charging time, whether you are facing any heating issue during charging or during any usage time, or camera usage, or during gameplay. So what is your experience about the CMF Phone 2 Pro regarding the battery section? Let me know that in the comment section below. And that's it on this video, guys. And hopefully if you like this battery testing video, hit the like and subscribe to our channel if you are new means. And thanks for watching this video, guys.